you're going to create a very, very simple project in Powtoon. What we will do today is I will show you how to use Powtoon, and then you can get started creating it. Inside of Google Classroom, there is this assignment called Powtoon Introduction, and there are guidelines on how to create that project. You can create a project about almost anything that you want as long as it is appropriate for school. Some suggestions may be you might want to create a Powtoon about yourself, maybe something you enjoy doing, a program or a club or team that you in which you participate, something that you don't like or something that bothers you, maybe your favorite subject in school. Some other students in other classes have said, well, I want to do mine on cats and dogs. That's okay. Maybe you like other animals. Maybe you like food. Maybe you want to do yours on ice cream that you like, or food that you like, or maybe a place that you want to visit. Pretty much you can do it on anything you want. Another suggestion may be someone that you want to meet, why you want to meet that person, what has that person accomplished, some interesting facts about that person. Your Powtoon or your project must include 3 slides, and I'll explain that. You must have a title, at least 6 animated effects total. You must have at least 1 animated effect on each slide, and at least 1 image on each slide, music and or narration, and this video should be anywhere from 15 seconds to 60 seconds in length, and spelling counts, so make sure you use spell check. Let's get into creating that Powtoon. There's a link to Powtoon in Google Classroom. You will log in with Google. So right here where it says continue with Google, log in with Google, your Google username and password. When you choose Powtoon, you have the option of choosing any of these templates: explainer video, marketing video, infographic presentation, video ads, or you can click more templates like I just did. You could also create a blank Powtoon. You have all these templates you can choose, and one thing that I want you to notice is some of these plates say Pro Plus or Pro. Some of them even might say Biz, B-I-Z. Do not choose those because we are using the free version of Powtoon. If you use any pro features, you will have to pay for them. Otherwise, you will not be able to download or share your project with me. So make sure you use only the free features in Powtoon. So I'm going to grab one of these. I'll grab this. You can preview the templates before you choose it. So if I just click preview on that one, and this shows me what it looks like. I'm going to exit out, and I will click use. So what Powtoon is you create the video by creating slides. So just like you've created a Google slide or a PowerPoint slideshow, Powtoon, you create your video by creating different slides. So as you see over here, I have 3 slides. And if I click on those, I can add information to those slides. If I want more slides, I click the plus sign, I'll get more slides. Now up here at the top also, there's an edit and create button. In order to make changes to this, you need to click on create. So I click create. If you notice when I clicked create, I have a new panel over here where I have different backgrounds, different scenes. I can add different text boxes. I could add characters, and we'll get into all that. Real quick, the way this works is just like a simple slideshow. You click in the box and you type what you want to type. So maybe we'll type my love of alligators. We have a subtitle over here. Takes, we'll leave that takes there, and we'll erase that. Takes courage. Typing. We can make this a little bit bigger. Oops, it's not getting bigger. There we go. You could also change the colors. So if I click on this little white section here, Maybe I want that to be yellow instead of blue. You could add some animated features. So you're required to have animated features. I just clicked in this text box and I could change the font. A lot of these things you already know how to do. I can change the color. But if I go down here to where it says effects, I can have, maybe they'll write that word in. So if I click that, and then I just click out. Now the small arrow will play this slide. The blue arrow will play from wherever the second starts. So if I click that, so that's how that works. Now, if I show you another effect that I can add in for words, maybe I want to type the word, or the word to appear like that, or we can we'll click out and we can play that again. See what that means. You're writing the word, takes courage. Now I want you to notice down here, we have a timeline down here. This timeline right now is 4 seconds. The longest that a slide could be is 20 seconds. You make your slides longer or shorter by clicking the plus or minus signs at the end. So I just clicked that, and now it's 7 seconds. If I click the minus sign, it goes back. A couple of other things that you notice. I have my, right here where it says my, that's where it starts typing. So that comes in at the 1.5 second point. Maybe I want that to come in a little bit earlier, so I can move that over. And that's going to come in when the circle comes in. And if I click down here, it says take courage, comes in at about the 1.5 second mark. Maybe I want that to come in at the 2 second mark, so I can move that down. And now if I click play, click on the slide, we'll see that coming a little bit earlier. In order for you to really maybe get a better understanding about that, maybe if I take the takes courage and move that to the 1 second mark, and my love of alligators, if I take that and move that down toward the 3 second mark, now let's look at how that looks. So you can help you understand how that works. Okay, so now you see how, so you can change when different effects come in or not. If you don't like this background, you can click on it, and you can just click delete on your keyboard, or if you just go to backgrounds. Now remember, premium images you have to pay for, probably have to pay for. Premium videos you probably have to pay for. So you want to stay away from things that you have to pay for. So I'm clicking backgrounds and nothing's happening. You also have a save button over here, so make sure you save your work frequently. There's my backgrounds. I clicked on it and nothing happened. All right, so it's taking its time. So I'm going to scroll down to, so if you notice, I click premium videos and they all say Pro Plus by them. That means you have to pay for them. So stay away from anything you have to pay for. Now you can grab some videos. Right here it says free images. Here's some nature and urban videos. You don't have to pay for all of them, so you just have to look and make sure it doesn't have Pro by it. So maybe I want that background instead of the one that I have. So I can click on it, ask me if I want to replace the video, I'll click yes. So now my background has changed. So now if I play this, it looks like this. All right. So that's the basics of creating a Powtoon. I want to show you a couple of other different things. So I'm going to go over here where it says to the menu, and I'm going to create a blank Powtoon. So I'm going to create a completely new Powtoon. I'm going to show you some other different animations or effects that you can create or use in Powtoon. I'm going to grab the page is taking a while to load. We have a couple of different looks to choose from. I'm going to grab the cartoon one. And if you notice, when you choose, depending on the look you choose, depends on the backgrounds, the text, and the different features you get. So just be aware of that. I'll add a text box. We'll call this my favorite ice cream flavors. And what I could do, I'm going to take this and move this up a little bit, and we'll add some effects. This one we will add the writing effect again. We'll also change the color. Make that a little purple there. And if we notice, that comes in at 1 second. So if I play that, looks like that. We'll add a subtitle. By Mr. Evans. Now this effect I'm going to do a little different. I'm going to have this effect come in up. I'm going to add a hand. You can't add a hand to everything. I'm going to add that hand right there. So now if we look at it, that's coming in at 4.5 seconds. I don't want it to come in that late. I want it to come in around 3 seconds. So now if I click it, so notice how they have the hand push that in. I could also add background, so I'll add a background. This time I'll just add a free background, a flicker background here. Let that green one right there. I need to change my text color so we can see. There, see that better? I'm going to go to characters, show you a couple of things with characters. I'm going to grab some free characters here, Office free characters, and you have a couple of poses. So let's say I choose this guy right here. He's there, and this is him waving. I'm going to put him over here. There's a couple of effects with this guy also. First of all, I can change the pose. So right now he's saying hello. I can make him happy. I can get him thinking, sitting, typing. I can make him, or he could be angry. We're going to make him happy. We can give him effects also. So there's animated effects. You can time in the animation. You can flip him to make him look the other way. You can have him come in from the right or the left, or you can just have him pop in. I'm going to have him pop in, but I want to show you something else you could do. But let me play this first. So if I play this, if we notice this guy right now, he comes in at 8 seconds. So I'll show you how that looks. Right. So I'm thinking that 8 seconds is way too long to wait for him to come in. So I'm going to move him to 5 seconds by just sliding him over here. And now if I play it, we'll see him come in earlier. All right. Another thing you can do with him is we can, if you don't really like him, you can click swap and you can go over here and you can choose someone else. So maybe you want to choose this lady right here. So we have her, and you also have different poses for her as well. And you can choose the one that you want. Let's give her the typing pose because she doesn't have a chair, so why not type? Another cool thing you could do is maybe you want her over here, but you want her to end up in this corner over here. So what you could do is if you click on the gear, you can, right here where it says A to B, you click on that, and you drag one of them, and you see where the arrow ends. So you have a little circle ball here, a little bullet, and you have her over here where she will end up. So now let's see how this looks. So if I play it, she pops in, and now she goes over to the other side of the screen. All right, I'm going to stop there. I believe that's enough information to get you started. I want you to kind of play around with this, have fun, learn how to use Powtoons. This project, or this simple project that you're creating, is just simply to get you ready to create your public service announcement.